Hey, hello, welcome on our second video of Excel learning through Arjun Academy. In this video, I am going to take few basic steps and what are the things we can able to do, and we are going to discuss some of the basic transformation of the Excel data. Interestingly, what is Excel? We already know that Excel is a sheet where which contains rows and column and in which we are going to add a data and collect the data from the various sources. Here we have some data here and I'm going to take a tour of Excel. Okay. So most popular Excel, the word most popular spreadsheet of this Excel, and we are going to do take a tour of the Excel. Okay, let's see. Let's go. The moment I click let's go, can you see? Automatically it will jump to next page. How it has done, we'll discuss in the next class or some of future classes when we keep watching all those things. See here, we have some data and also we have given some kind of an instruction. What are the things we can able to do with this data? So we have, let's say example, we have a data here and here also we have to data that what we have to do, we want to do some kind of an sum here in the yellow bar, that how we can do either you manually add is equal to sum or d d4 to d7, that is a conventional way. And the second thing, how we want to do, we have multiple way of doing the things. The first thing we'll discuss is just time being you can park this one, just don't look at this data. Let's say example, you have an Excel data. In the Excel data you want to do kind of an, I'm teaching very basic here, please make sure. I think the people from the background, even though we don't know ABCD of Excel, you can learn from this. Let's say example, we have some data here and here also some data. I want to add this data. Let's see how we are going to add. First of all, you want to make a addition. You always, what you have to do in addition, what you want to add is a two number or three number or many number. First of all, you should have equal sign here. Equal means what you are to do, you are going to add. What you want to add? I want to add 50 plus, I want to add 20 plus, I want to add 60 plus, I want to add 40. See, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have cell element I have added. See, I have selected 50 here. 50 is not displayed here because that the corresponding 50 number which corresponds to D4. D4 is the cell of the 50. And similarly, D5 is cell of 20 and D6 is cell of 60. D7 cell of 40. In that way, now what I'm going to do, if I click enter, the data will be added. Correct? That is the one way. That is manual law way of doing the things. Here we have seen manual way of doing things. Here what we can do another way. Just you want to add, just select here. Okay. Just click here. There is a sum, auto sum. Can you see? Auto sum. Okay. I'm going to select here. Even if I do what I'm going to 170, your answer should come 170. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete the same procedure what I did for here. I'm going to do the same thing. Just select all, auto sum, one method. Okay, then see here. Then what we can do, just I'm going to select here instead of auto sum. What I'm going to do, just I will delete this option. Okay, I'm selecting this thing. Okay, alt equal to enter. I think this the way, alt equal. See, the moment if I press alt equal, automatically the formula is added. Is here we are going to do it here, clicking this thing. Alt plus equal is the shortcut key. Here also what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete here. You are going to add the column. See here, I'm going to select this thing, alt equal. See the beautiful things here. Maybe just many way of adding the things, many way of doing the things. That is how Excel spreadsheet is a great tool to learn. See how I have added multiple ways. There are three ways of adding. One is use a shortcut key and use a uh, manually add equals 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can click in auto sum. Okay. So auto sum in the sense where your data should become. I mean the next cell your data will be displayed if you do the auto sum. Now you have an auto sum option here. See here, one is sum, the another one is see average. Can you see count numbers, max, min, more function we have. All these things we can able to do with this. Now I selected auto sum. What I'm going to do? I'm going to select average. See here, average of 35. Now I want here average should be displayed. What is the average now? See, I'm going to do average. See, average is 35. Simple. This way, many way we can do and many way we can enter the data. The same thing is applicable to the multiplication also. Now you do the sum. Instead of sum, you can do the minus operation. Okay, negate operation. That also is possible. Now you say, now you added perfectly. That's fine. Perfect. What if I want to add only number which is greater than 50? Is greater than 50. In that case, we are going to use Sumif formula. See here, Sumif, what it does sum, if the sum, the explanation of sum. What is the explanation of sum here? See here, sum D38 to D41. Another way. See here, now there are multiple way of doing. Now I do 1, 2, 3. Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to do sum of, I'm going to select this number. The another way, manual way. How many ways we did? We did manually, we did data sum, we used the alt equal. Those are the options you can use for in the Excel. That's how you have to practice in basics of Excel. This about your summing a function. Maybe just here we have a clear guidance on that how to do what to do. Sum of following sum D38 to D41. The values in the cell D38 to D39, D40 and D41. It will sum it up. Now let's say example 170 is there. What I'm going to do? I'm going to make this cell number is 40. What would be your value? It's supposed to get, we should get 160 here. Correct? Let's see. Can you see the value is changed? The moment you change the value, I'll reduce 20 more. How much is supposed to be now? Is 140. Correct? In this way, you need not to go and manually calculate each and every time when you change the data in the cell. So Excel automatically pop up and automatically adds based on the formula you have provided in a given cell. Okay, that's how is very basic part of the Excel we are going to discussing. The second thing, I think well, you can add maybe what I'm going to do here, I will add minus value now. Let's see, minus 60. What you are supposed to get? You're supposed to get plus 80 now. Sorry, plus 20. If you do the minus t, so plus 60, minus 60, you are supposed to, the value, if I enter minus 20, maybe just I'll enter only 60. Okay, the value is 140. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make minus 60 out of here. See, I'm going to make minus 60. The value is 20. If I going to make minus 40, how much will the value should be? The value should be minus 20. Sorry, minus 60, because that minus and minus you are going to add up to minus 60. See here, can you count? Is it correct? Sum is, how much is the sum? See, minus 60, minus 100. Okay, minus 100 plus 40, how much is minus 60? In this way, the value is automatically calculated. Let's say example, I'm going to remove this formula. Okay, what I'm going to do? I'm going to use alt equal minus 60. You got it? Now I'm going to change plus 60. Can you see? The automatically the values will change the moment you put alt equal, alt plus equal. Okay, the formula which will updated as is sum. That is a keyword for sum of the range. Okay, that is the value. Now the calculate sum of the following here. It will add it, add it, add it. That's how the cell reference. A single cell reference which addresses the name of a cell. Default it is single cell reference. Cell reference is nothing but this one. This, what is this? I have selected the value here. Just select if you want to see the cell reference. See what is this? J column, and if I select here 34, J is 34. See here. See, it means that I am going to have a box here. What I am going to do? Let me add a box. Let me add a box here. See here, I am going to do. What is this? Where it is coming from? I am going to draw a line now. What I am going to is K37. How the K37 is coming? Is K is the right? Okay, then where is 37 here? Is the 37th row. How do I know that one? See, the moment you select 37, K is 37. See, the moment you select 37 and K, see, both will be highlighted here. Can you see? K is also highlighted and 37 also is highlighted. In that way, you can find this is your cell reference. K37 is your cell reference. A range of cell which is a series of cells starting at one cell and ending with another cell. Maybe starting is G48, G15. The ending cell is the range of cell. Range means from there is a range in the sense there is a series of cell. Maybe range from start point and end point. Whatever the starting point to ending point, whatever the cells are covered, those are the range. A constant is a single number. It's maybe just a 100. Okay, maybe a constant in this formula is a number 100. That way, we have seen cell number, we have added here, then we have done sum if function. See, sum if function, how does it work? Sum if function, see here about sum, maybe we have an information. I will upload this entire sheet to you for your reference when we start working. See here, sum if, what it does in the sum if it will calculate. Let's say example, you have a data, just I tell you, you only calculate the values is greater than 50. Okay, then the sum if you are going to add it here. How do I do that? So what I'm going to do, I am going to add is equal to sum if, sum if of what? Sum if of range you have to select. Okay, in the range. Okay, comma. Now, see here, sum if you have to open. What is the range? This is the range. Okay, what is the value you want to do it? Sum if the range is greater than 50. You have to do double quote is greater than 50. Can you see? If you click enter, whatever the greater than 50 is 100 only, right? That I have not counted 50 here because that you said only greater than 50, greater than 100, greater than 50 means it starts from the 51. Whatever the sum of the 50, whatever the values greater than 51, that will sum it up. Is in this case we have only 100. Now what I am going to do here, equal to greater than or equal to, let's see how, because greater than or equal to 50, it means that 50, it means that what I am going to do, I am going to add 50 also, I am going to add this 50, I am going to add this 100. In this case, sum if works. This is the condition. If, what if? In that case, you have to use the sum if case. Then you can put a criteria here. Then your data will be displayed. See how beauty is. This is the basic operation we have started. We are going to discuss in deep in all the aspect in the upcoming video. Keep watching, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video, another topic. Thank you very much.